and couldn't be any prouder to be here working with this team for this great event. So in our history of 20 years, we've booked over 550 new events for Columbus, and it's all about economic development and social impact for the community. So again, very happy to be here kicking off this great event. It's going to be an exciting weekend of great things happening right here in our community. We have celebrities, we have all-stars, we have a slam dunk contest, we have a dynamic community college and career fair. We're going to have a lot of fun and entertainment throughout the week, so second to none, really. So we are honored to welcome some great celebrities that will be coming to Columbus, like Vivica Fox, that girl Lele, Joe Torre, Omarosa, Romeo, Sean Ross, Clark Kellogg, and many, many more that will be coming here to Franklin County to support this great event. So it's my pleasure to welcome this talented group of athletes and coaches that are here before me. The All-Stars coached by Norfolk State. We have Coach Robert Jones to my right here. We also have Columbus's own Jim Clements that will be coaching this group as well. So before any further ado, I'm going to invite John Pace to come up and kick off the program.
Thank you all for coming. Now look, if you love education the way I do, pump it up one time. If you love unity like I do, pump it up one time. Like Linda said, thank you so much, Linda. The stars have come to Columbus, and we could all have on sunglasses right now. Look at all these stars. Student athletes who have really achieved. Let's give them a hand here. I am so excited and so proud. First of all, I'm proud to be a Columbus native. Columbus is setting it off in business, and now we're setting it off in sports and entertainment. And thanks to Linda Logan and her team, we have this opportunity, and you're going to meet some of our supporters today. But I am just so excited. I'm so excited to be here in Columbus, and I'm so excited about our team. Stand up team classic. Now our management team, stand and join me. Come on, stand up management team. Let people see who you are. You've been working hard. Now, we have some goals, right? The first goal is that this is going to be the greatest cultural entertainment sports event that Ohio has ever seen. Now, 70% of our audience is not sports fans. They're female who will never attend or watch another sports event. But guess what, All-Stars? They're coming to watch you. And so this is more than about basketball. This is about these young men's future. And so later on, you're going to meet a young man who came to this game and was the MVP of this game some years ago. And as a result of that, he received a tryout with the Los Angeles Lakers, which led to a 15-year pro career. And you're going to meet Devin Green. But gentlemen, I'm telling you something. This is your day. This is about you. Shine bright, and hey, let's see where it goes. And then before I bring up, Franklin County is the best county in the country, right? Franklin County is the best county in the country, right? And you're going to meet those leaders. But before I go, I want you to know this, because we want everyone to come and experience this All-Star game. And here's why. When you come, you're going to leave with Phoebe, right? Everyone who comes is going to leave with Phoebe. Now, what is Phoebe? Phoebe is the fashion, entertainment, basketball experience. Say that with me. Phoebe, fashion, entertainment, basketball experience. And so that's what you're going to leave with, and we couldn't be doing this without the great leadership. And so I want to bring up two of those great leaders right now. County Commissioner Kevin Boyce. Kevin is just a stalwart servant, public servant. In fact, if you look up public servant in the dictionary, you should see this brother's face by it. And then a guy who is probably the most low-key power broker I've ever met, but he gets it done, and he gets it done efficiently and effectively, and that's our Franklin County Administrator, Ken Wilson. So right now, please join me in welcoming County Commissioner Kevin Boyce and County Administrator Ken Wilson.
Good morning. Good morning. Is it still morning? Is it okay? There you go, quick. First of all, on behalf of Franklin County, it's my honor and pleasure to welcome not just the athletes, but everyone that's joining us in Central Ohio for what I think is going to be an extravaganza. I just want to say to the athletes that are here today, I'm a former Division I athlete myself, and I had a lot of experiences in competing in college. But I'll tell you this. For all the accomplishments and trophies and things that you earn out on the field, court, or in track or whatever, it is what you learn in the role as an athlete that transfers in life. Hard work, teamwork, working for a bigger cause, for a greater cause than yourself. And all of those things transfer into making you a strong person, a strong citizen, a strong member of the community. And I want you to remember that, because these accomplishments are great, and we want you to shine as bright as you can in every way that you can. And should your career go on beyond college, that's great, but there's even life after that. And so I just want to encourage you in that way, because we're counting on you not just to perform for us in the entertainment field of sports, but to be great men, to be great citizens of this great country, hopefully of Franklin County one day. And then finally, let me just say that on behalf of my colleagues, John O'Grady and Erica Crawley, we're just thrilled and excited to invest in this kind of effort. The Sports Commission is just a great advisor to us for what we should do to encourage camaraderie in sports and entertainment and all the things that go with it. And so we're so grateful for Linda and her leadership and work, because trust me, if it wasn't worthy, you wouldn't make it past her to us. So we appreciate it. Give them a round of applause, the Sports Commission, for what they do. And then finally, let me just say that on behalf of Franklin County, it's really my honor to present this resolution. John, I think I'll present this to you. You're the man of the hour. I still remember you harassing me and calling me for weeks during the pandemic, man. This dude is calling me. We're on lockdown, trying to figure out who's got the virus, who doesn't, and he's calling about the All-Star game. And I'm like, John, man, I think we're in the middle of a global pandemic. I'm not sure it's gonna work. He said, I promise you, by the time we put this together, it's all gonna be right. And here we are. So give him a round of applause too. That's a true story. That's a true story. But it's my pleasure on behalf of Franklin County to present today the Classic for Columbus, which is a nonprofit organization that helps students at historically black colleges and universities to succeed, raises funds to aid students by hosting events like the College Basketball All-Star and Celebrity Extravaganza right here in Columbus, Ohio on April 23rd, 2022. I'm not going to read all this other than to say this is an event that we value and appreciate, because HBCUs are near and dear to our heart. We've got 2 institutions in Ohio that are part of that network, and we uplift them. I see my fraternity brother here representing well, and so that's the kind of thing that makes a great community. And so we're so grateful. Good luck. Want to see some good dunks. Want to see some good shots. Don't be a ball hog. Pass the ball and show us. Coach, Coach, you guys agree with me right now. Coach is like, nah, shoot. Well, it's our pleasure and honor to present this resolution honoring these young men, these coaches, and all of those who will be in attendance this weekend. Thank you so much for your leadership, and God bless you. Good luck. Yep. And then I think Administrator Wilson is going to say some words, right? Yeah. Okay.
Good mid-morning. Glad to be here. Excited about Franklin County being able to host our own version of April Madness. This is gonna be April Madness in Franklin County, highlighting our historically black colleges and universities and their mission to educate and enrich their communities We all know the great contributions that HBCUs provide in the community, the number of doctors and lawyers and the finance professionals, you name it. HBCUs have a history of creating black excellence, and that is something to be extremely proud of. And I have the privilege to serve on the Greater Columbus Sports Commission. And as Commissioner Boyce said, we look at events and make sure everyone's sharpening their pencil and that they're bringing entertainment to the community, they're adding viability to the community, improving quality of life in our community, and generating economic output, bringing dollars and creating, giving back to the community at the same time. Our community is able to celebrate events like this. So just want to say it's going to be a great weekend. Mr. Pace, it's going to be a great weekend. So I'll now turn it back over to you, Mr. Pace. Thank you.
I tell you what, you're my inspiration, Administrator Ken Wilson. Not only does he serve the people of Franklin County, but he also has national recognition, and they recognize his talent. He is the president-elect of the National Association of Administrators and the vice chair of the National County Administrators. So let's give Brother Wilson a hand. We love you, my brother. Okay, so they hold me accountable, and I appreciate that. And so let me give you the report that I gave to our county commissioners. And it's what we do here. We are a party with a purpose, and we hold ourselves accountable, and we look for measurable results. And so in less than 1 year, we have helped contribute over $425,000 in scholarships and HBCU funding. And Brother Tarver, I know that your organization is a partner with us and one of those beneficiaries. So give the Classic team a hand. Over $425,000 in financial support. And then this is about bringing the community together. And so we are not a black organization. We are a black, brown, women, white, yellow, red, green, purple. We're all of that. But we do promote black business. And so we are so proud today, Commissioner and Ken, Administrator, to report that to date we're spending about $30,000 a month with black, brown, and women-owned businesses. And I'm proud of our partnership. We have partnerships with civic and social and service organizations. We have a partnership with the faith-based community, and we have a partnership with the corporate community. And we could not do this without corporate support. And so one of our first and strongest supporters was Nationwide. Nationwide Insurance, and you know what? When they say they are on your side, they really are. Nationwide has been on our side. And so I am so pleased at this time to bring up Mr. Jim Mccoy from Nationwide.
Thanks, John. Really proud to be here representing Nationwide and the sports marketing and sponsorship team. As John said, we've been a proud partner of the Classic for Columbus from day one on the football game, and coming off such a great experience at Ohio Stadium last year. Fantastic that he was able to put together this incredible all-star game right across the street from our world headquarters at Nationwide Arena, and couldn't be more proud to support all the great things and the great causes where the dollars are going to be going for this event. We at Nationwide have supported HBCUs for many, many years all over the country. A lot of familiar schools in the CIAA up here on to the right of me that we've been a partner with for a long time in sports and scholarship, and just really a great fit. John and the team have just done a remarkable job building a day to remember on the court, definitely with the celebrity game and the slam dunk contest and this great competition that we'll have between these two teams. But more importantly, off the court, all the activities that are going to take place during the day, especially a career fair, for an opportunity for Nationwide to get out and share a little bit more about who we are as a company, our culture, and really what it means to have a career at Nationwide. So we're excited for that. So just close by saying thank you to all in the room for everything you're going to do to support the sport, the spirit of the event, and ultimately the scholarship that it's going to drive. So thank you.
Thank you, Jim Mccoy, and thank you again, Nationwide. And so, you know, this event just does so much for so many. And when we put this event together beginning 16 years ago, and by the way, you all may have seen the All-Star game that the NCAA is putting on now. And maybe you saw the All-Star game that the NBA is putting on now. And those are just wonderful, great events. But my team and I were talking the other day, and Paula Newman has been with us since 2003, and she was there when this happened. But back in 2004, we had the idea of putting together an HBCU All-Star game. And in 2004, we put on the first ever HBCU All-Star game played in an NBA arena, played at where the Cavs play. And so this game, Mr. NCAA, this game, Mr. NBA, is the first and original All-Star game in the world. So we did this because we thought that HBCU players and even some of the Power 5 players were going unrecognized. And we wanted to create a platform that gave them one more opportunity to perform in front of pro scouts and in front of talent agents. And when we did this, we had no idea how successful it was going to be. But in year 2, we had a brother come to this game from Hampton University. I didn't know it at the time, but he was from Columbus, Ohio, graduated from right here in Columbus, Ohio. And most people had never heard of Devin Green before in their life. But this brother came and he put on a show in front of the Cavs, and he put on a show in front of LeBron James that made LeBron James go, ooh. And as a result of that, this brother got a tryout with the Los Angeles Lakers, which led to a 15-year pro career. And he came back, he's been talking to young men, helping them prepare for the life after basketball. But he's a great man. Yes, he's a great basketball player, but he's a great man. And he's a great person. And I'm just proud to call him friend today. And he's become a mentor. See, please join me in welcoming Mr. Devin Green.
Hey, good morning, good morning. You know, as I was kind of reflecting on this whole situation, you know, I remember in 2005, speaking to my gentleman to my left and my right, I remember sitting in these same seats and thinking about that. How can I create a unique impact on this game? And, you know, going into the situation, I just wanted to do something that was different and allow my name to shine above the rest of the players. Now, we all gonna go into the game. Everybody want to score. Everybody want to give highlights and stuff like that. But I went into the game wanting to do something different, doing the little things and like really taking this opportunity to recognize that there's going to be scouts there. There's going to be people in the stands that you might not even know are there that can vouch for you. So, you know, after the game, you know, I was blessed enough to be able to earn the MVP honors and go on to have a long career and play 15 years professionally. But the one thing that I want to tell all of y'all is, you know, on Saturday when you go out there, do the little things. Play together. Play hard. Because for some of y'all, this might be our last game. You know what I'm saying? So, all in all, you know, enjoy your experience, but play, leave a unique impact on the game, and allow these people to you know, be entertained by the talent that God gave. All right? Take advantage of all of the people that are here. Connect with your fellow, you know, your fellow players, and connect with all the people that are in a room. But you know, ultimately, enjoy yourself. Enjoy Columbus, and God bless all of you.
Thank you, Devin. That's quite inspirational. Now I have the privilege of introducing our two coaches. So I'm going to start with my right here, Coach Robert Jones, who is the 2022 Hugh Durham Award winner. Got a lot of hardware this year, Coach. And also the Ben Job HBCU Division I Coach of the Year. Quite a powerhouse. So without further ado, please come up and talk about your team.
Good morning, everyone. These mics are not good for tall people. But I'm happy to be here. It's my first time ever actually in Columbus, Ohio. I'm looking forward to see what the city has to bring, and I'm looking forward to the game on Saturday. Some of these young men I know probably all too well, playing against them and coaching against them, and some I met in the previous game. But I'm looking forward to coaching these guys. I think we have a pretty talented team. Like I told the guys the first time that we've been together, is that I really don't know how to coach an All-Star game, to be honest with you. I don't really know what that's about. I just know how to coach the game of basketball and coach it the right way, and hopefully give these guys a chance to go out there and show their talents and win the game, because I didn't really come to Columbus for nothing else but to win the game. So, I want to win the game, that's what I tell these guys from the jump. But I am looking forward to this experience. I know there's a lot of things around this game, from the the fashion stuff and the slam dunk, and there's a lot of events. So I am excited about that. But the game, we came to win the game.
Coach Jim Clements, an Ohio State alum. You've been building championships for a very long time, both as a player and a coach. 10 NBA championship rings. I see that you're wearing one today. And we couldn't be any prouder to have you here today. So, Coach, come on up and talk about your team.
Well, thank you very much. I'm happy to be here and to represent this game, this contest, and this occasion. I think it's a wonderful event, and it's a basketball game, and you play to win. And I just hope that we're blessed enough to understand how to play together. Basketball is a game that brings people together, and we certainly didn't come to lose, but the byproduct is developing friendships and relationships that go beyond just this weekend. And I think and I hope that that's what we accomplished. While we were in another room, I shared with both teams the experience that I had over 50 years ago. I played one summer going to my senior year of college. It's called the World University Games. And I roomed with a fellow not knowing what was going to become, even if we were going to make the team. And both of us end up making the team. And 50 years later, we're still friends. So you never know. So keep building relationships. And not the fact that we aren't who wins. The win is the relationships that come out of this. It's meeting someone that you didn't know last week, and 50 years from now, picking up the phone and saying, hey, how you doing? How's your family? What's going on with you? Those are things that make sports and life worth living. Did you help someone along the way? And you're definitely in this place helping people. So you're to be commended for your vision, your understanding of what life is all about. It's building relationships. And it's up to us who are receiving now is to keep passing the baton. People talking about giving back, giving back, giving back. I said, hell, I ain't sold nothing. But I do want to give forward. I want to pass my blessings forward so that my children will understand what it is and what it feels like to continually grow, because I want them to grow in the same way. This is what I learned. and keep passing, because I'm educated as a teacher. So keep learning, and when you learn, you pass it forward. Don't worry about what's behind you. There's a reason you got a windshield up here, and your mirror is that small. Yeah, you just went by something. Doesn't mean forget it, but keep learning, and learn about yourself. I've been blessed, since I'm not working on a regular basis, to talk to young people about sports and basketball in particular. And what you want to do, I'm one of the old heads in the audience now. You want to learn through sports. It's an activity. So let this activity teach you about yourself. Let it teach you about the competitor inside of you. Let it teach you what life and giving is actually about. I mean, I look at, we're seeing a lot of people on the streets these days asking for dollars and to give to their welfare and well-being. And I usually carry a little bit of change in my pocket and on the dash, and my daughters know. So when they go, they're riding with me, and we stop at a stoplight or somewhere in Gentleman comes up, a lady asking for something, they just reach and they give. And they say, well, Daddy, why do you do that? I say, a lot of people do a lot of talking. But life is about what you do. So don't talk about it, be about it. All right? This is what life is about. Don't talk about it, be about it. Learn from the sports activity. And learn then what you learn about the activity, apply it to your life. This is what we're talking about. Because one of these days, you're going to be, no matter how good you are, didn't you used to be? Yeah, that's who I used to be. But this is who I am. Judging by the character and the content of your heart and what you do and not about what you say. Hopefully we're going to give a wonderful performance. Hopefully our performance, win or lose, will be representative of who we are and what we think, and continue to give forward. We've got a wonderful game, wonderful sport. Even though there's too many threes now and too many dunks. I mean, I'm old school. I'm old fashioned. I like that ball to be passing. You know, every now and then, let me just touch it. You know, but this is what we have. And right, and our game's going to change. It's going to change again. It will, because that's what life gives you, constant change. So embrace it, but keep doing your best. Keep giving forward, because that's where the future is. Thank you very much.
Thank you, coaches, for your inspiration, and I know that we want all of our players to have a great experience here in Columbus, and as they have both said, it's about playing, of course, but then about creating memories and friendships, so we want you to come back. All right, so a few housekeeping notes before I turn it back over to John. If you are here to pick up media credentials, just head out to this hallway into the other room, and those will be available. And then also to media, our players and coaches will be available afterwards for additional interviews too. So again, thank you for this great opportunity to be here today representing our wonderful community. Have a great week. And John, it's up to call you back up.
Please join me in saying special thanks to Linda Logan and the Sports Commission. And give yourselves applause. Thank you so much for coming out. I want to also thank the media. And we don't often single out, but we have to give respect and honor where it's due. And so I want to just give a special shout out to NBC4. They did something the media almost never does, and they even invested cash. So special shout out to NBC4, but thank you all media for coming out. Please talk to some of our team members. Don't talk to me because I get up here and talk, but our team does all the work. Team members, raise your hand so the media can see you if they have any questions. Please talk to our team before you go. They're interesting, good people. They have all the stuff that you want to know. So thank you so much for coming out. Linda Logan, thank you again. Thank you, Jim Mccoy. Thank you, all of our speakers. Please hang around, network, talk to our folk. Hey, you're going to leave with Phoebe. Now join me one more time and let's say what Phoebe is in our April Madness, right? April Madness. Phoebe is fashion, entertainment, basketball experience. Thank you all so much. It's classic time in Columbus.